Hey everybody, Forever Retro 82 here. Hope you're staying safe and being well out there. So, no game video this time. Instead, we are trying yet another one of those lovely things I like to basically cup ramen. You guys see me do the pumpkin spice and the breakfast ramen. Well, the guys at Nissin, I can already see how the meeting went. They went like this, pretty much like, "Oh, we need to make new ramen flavor," and they're like, one's like, "Let's make everything bagel with cream cheese. It sounds wonderful." Yeah, and then the guy's like, "Oh, sugoi, arigato," and then this happens. It's everything bagel with cream cheese. Now I'm a little nervous about this one. I do love everything bagels. I also like everything hummus and everything crackers because they put a little of, well, everything in terms of spice. And this one's no different. I mean, I'll see if I can get a good angle. I'm stirring it up because this is another brothless ramen. All these are brothless. Even the... I made a mistake when I made the pumpkin spice one. It wasn't meant to be broth. I thought it was, but I was completely wrong, and I do apologize. But yeah, let's... so you can see like little dots in there and shit. It looks almost like, well, an everything something. Now, I know most of you already know. They're like, "Yeah, you're a ramen fuck. We know that. So, why do you keep doing this?" Because I'm one of those guys that's just very interested, and I like to try everything that's edible. Probably the one thing I wouldn't eat is definitely chazu mazu. That's basically maggot-covered cheese, and maggots give off a smell that just always makes me gag. Now, the thing about the breakfast ramen, that was really good. I actually enjoyed it to the point where they sell it at my Walmart. I bought one, and I'll probably buy some more when I get some money in my pocket. But this one's new. Never had it, so I don't know how it's going to be. And I'm going to eat it with chopsticks. And I thought I would eat it and talk to you, and of course give my thoughts on it. Of course, the friends I talk to, they're like, "That just sounds gross." And on the surface, it does. It sounds pretty great. It sounds pretty nasty. But since I like everything bagels with cream cheese, I might end up liking this. It smells good. I mean, I smell a lot of like onion though. Not a fan of onion. You guys know that. Well, the taste of onion's fine. It's the texture. Something about onion is just get off me. You know what I mean? I like it with steak and mushrooms. I like to fry those up and put on my steaks if I make steak at home, which is rare because of Joe Biden. But yeah, with that being said, I do like everything bagels. I also like tomato basil, cheese bagels, salt, garlic bagels. Usually they just have salt, and you have to ask if you want garlic. They'll put garlic on it. I go to Panera Bread to get my bagels if I do. I mean, I know that's expensive, but I like to have a bagel here and there. Not all the time, but normally everything that has like basically labeled everything, I do like. Like everything hummus is just so good. I love hummus to begin with. But I guess here I am to make this video. I'm using chopsticks this time. Usually I use a fork or a spoon, but I thought I would use a traditional way. The thing about cup ramen though, or cup noodle, by Nissin. I mean, the story goes that it was created for people who just don't have the time, and you can have yourself a meal and be on the go. Then you have lazy fat fucks like me who just eat it when they're hungry. I have a ramen problem. I know that. And I need to stop that, especially as older as I get. I'm 42 now, and yeah, it's something I'm going to have to eventually give up. Because, this is unhealthy shit. I mean, I'll give you the rundown of the nutrition facts just in case you're interested. There's 15 grams of fat, not surprised. 7 grams of saturates, yay. 390 calories. The cholesterol is less than 5 milligrams. That's good, I guess. Sodium. Sodium is always high. There's so many things, ramen especially in particular, that has high ramen. High ramen, Jesus. Yeah, I know how to talk. I'm having a stroke now. High sodium. It's 1,150. Now, actually, that's considered low in the ramen spectrum. Like the breakfast ramen, I think is even more than that. Let's check that out. Actually, it's lower. God, that's good, I guess. I mean, like most of the ramens. Sorry about that. Most of the ramens I have are 2,000 milligrams. The most I ever had was, I think it was 2,500. That was K Army. K Army, I believe, was 2,500 or 2,000. One of those. That kind of realm I try to stay away from because, you know, more. I mean, come on, I got low extremity edema, and I don't want to have something that's going to make it worse. I mean, who does, right? Anyways, back to the thing. There's 54 grams of carbs. Yes, it's noodles. Noodles are carbs. I mean, we can't denounce that. 2 grams of fiber, 6 grams of sugar, 9 grams of protein. There's also 2.9 milligrams of iron and 90 milligrams of calcium and 190 milligrams of potassium. Well, that's good because I take a diuretic. So potassium is something we need to take. Anyway, enough of the health jargon. I guess it's time for the main event. I'm just going on and on, yammering on. Some of you guys like to hear me talk. Some people probably hate my voice and want me to shut the fuck up. And they would like to put a sock and duct tape in my mouth to make that happen. I won't give you that opportunity, though. Anyways, I guess, okay. As before, spectacles, testicles, watch. You better be good. Bon appetit, or itadakimasu. Okay. So it does kind of taste like everything bagel, but in reality, you guys ever had those Knorr packets of noodles that you get, like the butter garlic, or gosh, I can't think of the other ones, but they're like Knorr. They come in a pack. I'll put a screenshot up here of what they are. That's what this tastes like, which are fine. I like those. I like those with chicken, especially because I like to make chicken breasts, and I like to have a side. Usually it's broccoli and rice, but sometimes I just go ahead and buy a pack of Knorr. I mean, they're like $1.12, something like that. They used to be like 88 cents until the administration of 2020 took over. God, it sucks. Let's take another bite. I mean, I'll eat this whole thing. Maybe I'll just eat this whole thing for you guys. Man, that's hot. It takes 4 minutes in the microwave, and then there you go. Not bad. I was a little worried about this, but it's really not bad. I mean, this motherfucker right here, this is good. I like this a lot because it definitely has that breakfast flair to it. But yeah, this isn't bad. Like between all three that I've tried so far, I put this in second. Breakfast in first, and definitely dead last was pumpkin spice. That was awful. I don't know who the fuck at the table thought that would be a good flavor. It's not. Like I said, it's good for coffee creams and stuff like that, and like cookies and stuff. Pumpkin spice is awesome for that, but not on ramen. It just doesn't work. This, on the other hand, it kind of does work. It's not like horrible. Probably not something I'd buy again. I may buy one more just so I have another in stock. I got so much ramen in stock, it's disgusting. I have Shin Black, I have soy sauce ramen, soy sauce cup, excuse me, Nissin ramen, top ramen. There we go. I got Maruchan lesser sodium, 25%. It's 1,000 milligrams. That's not exactly doing you any favors. Anything that's like over 1,000 is absolutely atrocious for you. I mean, they say you're supposed to have like maybe 1,500 is the highest you should go. There's some people out there that that eat like say pizza and stuff like that. You're well over the limit of your sodium intake. And for a chaser, I have of course ice water because ice water is the best ever. I love ice water. It's the best drink of all time, next to green tea, of course. So with gaming videos and stuff, there's one I'm gonna make. I'm gonna try to get done tomorrow. There's a lot going on right now, and one I don't want to get all of my personal business, but I'll go ahead and throw it out there just in case. My mother's in the hospital again. She has a lump on her left lung, and they're thinking it could be a tumor. She smoked majority of her life, so there is a good possibility it could be a tumor. I don't know, and it sucks. And I had to go through a circus to find where she is because here's the thing that pisses me off. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant. I know you guys like rants, so fuck it, throw it out there. What makes me mad is, I know I talk a lot of shit about my mother, but she is my mother, and I still love her. There is a good side of her. There's also a bad side. I think all parents are like that. I've gone through a lot of abuse with my mother with the Christianity thing. But regardless of that, she still has that little bit of her that's a good person. And it's that part of my mother I like. However, when she's in the hospital, I want to know what hospital she's in. I want to know the room she's in and the number. Okay? I think anyone's like that who may love their mother, may not love their mother, but still care about them, right? My mother's 81 years old. She had me at 39, so I was a late baby. And so she's 81. And I talked to her. She sounded pretty much on death's door. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have her. Not very long at all. So I don't know. But yeah, she has a lump there, and they're not sure what it is yet. They're going to do some tests, and they'll hopefully find out either by tonight or tomorrow. I told her I'd call her tomorrow before my stream, and she's like, well, don't worry about me. Do your thing. I'm all right. Mom's fine. And it's like, you know how moms are. They want you to think everything's okay, but it's not. Okay, that bite right there, there's barely any flavor at all. It's disappointing. It's not gross. It's just disappointing. The first two bites were good. Sorry, I'm talking food in my mouth. I've been doing that since I was a kid. It's very rude and also disgusting. No one likes to watch a fat guy eat on camera anyways, but I'm going to do it this time just to talk to you. So, I was thinking about doing this in my head. I'm going to basically make a video. My next video is probably going to be about Atari games I really like games you should play. Because there's quite a few on them, on the Atari that are excellent. That I always come back to. Like, if I don't feel like playing something that's just, that requires a lot of thought process and requires a lot of hand-eye coordination, stuff I could just sit back and just play and just have a good time, even if it's in short bursts, because that Atari is not really made for prolonged play, except if you're really good at them, and then of course you rank up the score to the point where the game freezes because it can't count any higher. Demon Attack does that, and usually we consider that the end of the game. Now, Demon Attack's a pretty good game, but in all, it's a Galaga Galaxian Phoenix clone. It plays just like those three games, and it's a really good one. iMagic was a great company for the Atari. They were almost up there with Activision, like in terms of graphic fidelity and gameplay. Because there are some games on the Atari that were just so fucking basic. Like the one I like to play on stream for laughs, it's called Airlock. You literally look like one of those mushrooms. Mushrooms. God, my brain is like dead today. I apologize. The weather here has been dog shit. And it's been fucking my headspace. Okay, you know cereals like Lucky Charms and all that with the little mushroom guys? You literally are one of those, and you have no animation. You just scoot across the playing field, and you'll jump, but there's no animation whatsoever. That was lazy, and that company, I think, lasted maybe like 2 or 3 years. They were basically the data design. If you guys know that company, they made those lovely games like Ninja Breadman and Anubis 2. They were pretty much the Atari equivalent. I can't remember the name. I think they were called Data Age. I will be sure to post that below, because I like to get my facts straight so you guys get facts. And all that good stuff. I'm eating like a fucking pig. Well, I'm fat like one, so there you go. Yeah, me and some of my friends have been talking a lot lately. And, I mean, pretty sure most of you've noticed it. YouTube's not fun anymore. It's all it is, it's corporate. They censor words, right? And even the gaming channels are fucking garbage these days. It's like they do it just to stroke their ego. And they have commenters, of course, that help feed that. Like, for instance, let's take, for instance, the AVGM. His newest video was a mobile game. Okay? Now, the thing is he's a video game nerd, but his product was basically stuff from the past that pissed him off. You know, most of us can agree with that, for those who are up there in age, or the youngins who are wanting to see the, want to see how the birth of video games are to where we are now. Which brings me to another point. You know, it's like game developers have limitless tools now and assets. They have limitless everything. Why does creativity have to take a hit? You know, that's the thing. Back in the day, I know I'm talking like an old fart because I pretty much am. 42 guys. Like Nintendo, for instance. Okay, limited spec, right? It has a 1.79 megahertz. There's not much you can do with that. That's pretty much equivalent to, you know, an IBM PC from the day. actually. Those were faster. I think they were 4.77 megahertz, somewhere around there. Anywho, um, so that's not much to work with, and obviously you had to put specialized chips to basically make certain like background frames and animation work and scrolling and whatnot. But they were creative about it to where they made it look lush and fairly good on the eyes. Now that we have all these assets and things to make, all the creativity is gone. It's like, okay, we'll just make yet another game where you're looking down a gun barrel and it'll sell like hotcakes. And it pisses me off when it does. Because I'm sorry, while I do like my classic first person shooters, I do think the genre is oversaturated. It's kind of like the back in the day when Atari had a crash where they just made a bunch of the like Pac-Man clones, and you had E.T. and a few other games that just people were just tired of this shit. Which brings me to my original point. You know, YouTube game stations and creators and whatnot. They buy all this shit, like, and then they're popular too. Like that. I mean, obviously, a lot of people like that. Apparently, see, I like to do it on face level, just simple as can be, but also entertaining. So you can connect with me on a personal level, not some corporate dog shit so they get their fucking monthly money from YouTube. They have to. It is so corporate and it's so boring. Like I remember back during the basically was considered the golden age of YouTube, people would just make videos just to have fun. Now it's all clout chasers and annoying game channels where they're like, oh, there's this game, I like it, so you should like it too. Like the whole, like one person me and my friends hate is Metal Jesus. We fucking can't stand that guy. We simply cannot stand him. I like Radical Reggie. He's part of the the Metal Jesus crew, but he has his own channel, and I like him because he actually enjoys games, and he's passionate, much like myself. I mean, obviously, most of the people like PlayStation. That's probably why people flock to them because everyone's like, "Oh, Sony." No, I don't like the brand. Sorry. Give me NEC, and I'll enjoy that more. Even their shitty PCFX system, I'd rather play that than a PlayStation. I mean, I have some PlayStation games and PS2 games, obviously, because you can't get them on any other platform. But I tell you, the day that those games get off the PlayStation 2 and go on Steam or another platform, yeah, I'll probably buy it for that. But you like what you like. And that's the beauty of life, is being able to choose and what you like and enjoy. Like with my channel, like I said, my channel, I know it's nothing special. But it is a place where I can, do stupid shit like this, or, play games and talk about them, get drunk and be all rage filled about something that's pissing me off. It gives me an outlet, and outlets are healthy. They're copes, much like my vaping. That's a cope. Drinking beer, it's a cope. Gotta have copes these days, because everything is so fucked that you can't enjoy life just by being sober. All right, I mean, I don't drink daily. No, I drink once a week most of the time. On my birthday, I will admit I drank three. God, I'm having a stroke, guys. I drank on my birthday. I drank that following Friday, and then I drank again. I think it was the night of those tornadoes. Monday, not this past Monday, but the Monday prior to it, and then that was it for me. And now I'm back. Now I'm like, okay, we can't do this every Friday, and yeah, like I haven't drank at all. We had tornadoes here. Making this video is the 9th of May today, and we had tornadoes on Monday, and it actually clipped clipped where I'm at. Yeah, thankfully there's no like real substantial damage. There's a couple downed trees they got rid of already. The power lines, the couple power lines. People that live over in this part of where I live, completely out of power for like 2 days. I was going to go out there with my camera and take some footage and show my friends, but I was like, I don't want to put myself in harm's way. So I just decided just to leave that alone. But the electric company came out, fixed that up pretty quick. They got the guys here, the maintenance people, got rid of the trees that fell. But yeah, we didn't get hit directly, but it did. It was in our park. That was some scary shit. I had the wife and I in the corner of our bedroom. I put my mattress over us, and I held her tight. I wanted to make sure if anything fell or anything, it would hit me and not her. Yeah, I know. Simp, right? Nah, that's just the way I was raised. I was raised old-fashioned. Yeah, but these fucking gaming channels these days, I can't even watch any of them. I can watch myself. I mean, I know that sounds a little bit narcissistic and self love, but it's like at least I'm honest with people and don't just sit there and just guss it up like some corporate shill. I don't like that. You know, I used to love guys like LGR, and he's fallen off. He doesn't even do thrifting videos anymore. What the fuck's that about? Why? Why not? Those were fun. You kick back and he looks at some stupid shit and it was chill. Now he just talks about shit that I don't even give one less of a fuck about. It's like I like his Oddware series most of the time, but it's a lot of the times he just talks too much about it. It's like, just get to the point. And that's a lot of the problems I have with the YouTube space too, like when it comes to like tech videos and shit. They talk too much about it. There's, like I said, there's only maybe one YouTuber I like in the gaming community, and that's Modern Vintage Gamer. Matter of fact, he just reviewed a thing I want to get for my Saturn, but I'm going to wait a while until the compatibility gets better. It's called the Saru. I'll post the name of it below. He actually posted the one he bought and the firmware he's using, so that's cool. I like YouTubers that like to share with the community stuff that they can use. I try to do that in my ability. I mean, if you're on my Discord, or if you're like we talk like anywhere, and you're looking for a particular thing that you don't know where to find, and I can help you, I'll help you, no problem. I'm not this white knight like fucking all these stupid fuckers on YouTube are. It's not illegal. It's not that. Shut the fuck up. You know, getting blowjobs in certain states is illegal, and having anal sex with both men and women is illegal in certain states. I live in one. It's illegal. Yeah, it's illegal to get a blowy and shove it in the pooper. It's illegal here. Kansas too, and Missouri, a few others. There's like 13 states. And that's not me being edgy. That's me just being honest with you. It's fucked. We're going to do it anyways. Why? Why not? Taboo is actually that's one of my favorite things. I love taboo. You just got to find the right person that will do taboo things with you. That's all. But that's besides the point. Point being is, people are going to do illegal things all the time. As a matter of fact, if you look at some of the cryptic laws that you don't even know about, I mean, they're not enforced, obviously, because, I'm pretty sure some cops are like, well, that's stupid. I'm not going to arrest him for walking on the wrong side of the road or whatever the fuck. I mean, I haven't even seen someone get... I mean, there's people down here in Oklahoma that jaywalk all the time. They don't get arrested, and that's illegal. There's people... there's 4th of July. We're not allowed to have ground-to-air fireworks. All the time. I'll sit right here in my window right here. I'll see, like... Dude, it's great on the 4th of July. I get, like right here. I get a show. I don't even need to go outside. I can just sit here in the back of my chair. Just lean my fat fucking head here and look at all the fireworks going off behind there. It's great. So, yeah. I don't get it, man. It's like, if you want to be a do-gooder, by all means. There's some laws, like killing and raping and yeah, I said the R word. I can't be monetized like I give a shit. But no, you can have all those things need to be enforced because it inflicts harm on another person. But the other shit is if it's consensual, if you're legal age. I need to check my blood pressure. It's probably this ramen. It's probably making me stupid. And we have one bite left. But, like I said, the laws that are enforced, like hurting someone, murdering, raping, being a fucking pedal fork, all that shit needs to be enforced. Yes, because it's inflicting harm on another. But if you're walking on the other side of the road, and like I said, with the sex thing, as long as it's consensual and you're both of legal age, who gives a shit, right? If it's forced, yeah, that's different. But if it's consensual, whatever. Let them have their fun. I don't get it. Like I said, same thing with, like in Japan, you could actually walk down the street in half a bag and they don't give a shit, as long as you're not causing a problem. But that's the thing with Americans and people from the UK. Or the Western world, the fucking Looney Tunes bin. I mean, just look around, you guys. I hate it here. I really do. If I knew a trade, I would just pack some shit, and just go. If I wasn't married, I would probably already been gone by now. I hate this country. I mean, I've talked to a couple friends of mine, and we both are always like, man, fuck America. And yeah, America does have the better of things that other countries don't have. I mean, we're like obviously overprivileged, I guess you could say. Then why is everybody so miserable? I mean, they're miserable in lots of ways. I mean, women here are shit. We already discussed that. I don't need to go into a whole diatribe about it. I mean, some of you like that shit, and that's fine. But it's true. Western women they're ridiculous. They have stupid standards and they're retarded. And it's like, okay, whatever. Fuck off then. I got better things to do. I can look at gothic waifu cat girls and use my little toys, and I feel just as good after I have sex. So it's like, I don't need you. Fuck off. So yeah, this isn't bad. I might get one more, and then I'm good for the rest of my life. It's not horrible. It was $1.12, so it's actually cheaper than the pumpkin spice. The pumpkin spice, I believe, was $1.50, $1.20, somewhere around there. I don't remember. That was like 2 years ago. And given how much I drink and how much I got to do on a fucking daily basis in my personal life, who has time to remember any of that? I just got like a tiny, tiny bit. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant, though. It's just, sometimes I like to talk to you. I do that in streams, I know. But sometimes it's nice to have a video just to bullshit. But yeah, all gone. There's a little bit down there, but who cares, right? Throw it in the trash. There we go. So, if I had to give that a 1 out of 10, a 6. It's not horrible. It's not great. It's not something I crave. But it's okay. I mean, if they have another one when I go to the store, when I do my beer run for tomorrow, I will probably get another one, and that'll be it. But I'll probably buy a few more of these if they got them. I really do like these, but I need to stop eating ramen, though. It's kind of an addiction. It's also really bad for my health. I eat ramen basically twice a week. I used to eat it 3 or 4 times a week, but then my legs started getting swollen. I started having really high blood pressure. Said, nope, gotta give it up for a while. But yeah, basically, if you need an abridged version of this video, I tried the ramen. It's decent. Gamer channels on YouTube just bore the shit out of me, and they're fucking egocentric, and I can't stand them. Everything's too corporate on YouTube, but you can't have fun here no more. You can't even say certain words. I hate having my freedom of speech fucking fucked. You know what I mean? We should be able to say what we want, as long as we're not hurting somebody. If you're offended, click off a video. That's what I don't understand about people when they get offended over something. If you don't like what you're reading, you don't like what you're hearing, you know what I did when I was a kid? We ignored it. We basically fucked off. We said, okay, well, I don't like this. It's not making me feel comfortable. I'm just going to go fuck off. Just do that. Wow, so hard. People can't do that these days. They have to hate watch. Like, people hate watch me. Why? Obviously, I'm not interesting. I'm just some fat middle-aged man that's just doing shit on YouTube for fun. And having some homies to hang out with. People who legitimately like me and care about me as a person. And I care about you too. We talk on Discord. We talk on Steam. And if anyone wants to talk to me, just shoot me a line and we can exchange Discords and whatnot. Just let me know. I am more willing to talk to anybody. Just to shoot the shit. Just to hang out. A lot of people just say, well, you're not that approachable of a person. I mean, my wife thinks I'm intimidating. That's with my look and everything. I mean, that could be true. I don't know. Like I said, I have no self-esteem, so I can't give you an opinion on her statement. I need to shave this fucking beard. I'm going to do that tomorrow, too, for stream. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I suggest you give that a try. If you like ramen, even though it's a soupless ramen, I prefer ramen with soup because that soup is comforting. Fun fact, Monday, I had one of my lowered sodium ramens because we had tornadoes, and like I said, ramen, in my opinion, is a comfort food, especially if it's a soup. Something about the broth just makes me feel calm and light and everything, but it's so bad for you. Everything that we like is bad for us. Pizza, chicken, whatever, or fried chicken. It's good. I mean, I like fried chicken. Yeah, I know you could say I'm a basketball player, but that's okay. I do like my fried chicken though once in a while. Not very often, but sometimes I go to Walmart and it's like, oh hey, $2 off fried chicken. Fuck, I'll buy that and buy me some mashed potatoes and gravy. And there you go. There's my dinner. There's my meal for the day. Like later, I'm probably gonna have me a couple chicken breasts and for sandwiches, because that ramen's not gonna keep me full. It's 390 calories, but chicken breasts, I think the ones I buy are 230. Yeah, they're 230 a breast. So I try to keep it under 1,000, but sometimes I go up to 1,200. But I don't ever go higher than that unless I'm eating out. Like yesterday, I had pizza and I went way over that limit. I had a Little Caesars. You can get yourself a basically. I get the make your own pizza. I put 3 toppings. I put mushrooms, banana peppers, and black olives because I prefer vegetables on my pizza than meat, because meat just makes me feel sick and ugh. I got basically I think it's called the deep, and it's a square pizza with stuffed crust, and I got 3 of the stuffed crazy bread. So yeah, that was probably 4,000 calories. I need to stop doing that shit. But it was cheap. It was $19.71, I think was my subtotal. And I went and picked it up because fuck delivery. Delivery is overpriced, guys. Just if you have a car or if you have somebody that's willing to give you rides and is cool with you, just give them a couple bucks for gas and have them take you and pick it up. And if you don't, I'm sorry. I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm glad I got my license now. I can go anywhere and pretty much do anything if you have the gas money. That's another thing. I gotta fill up my gas. I'm going on too many personal matters right now. Just don't have anyone to talk to about any of this shit, you know? So I have to do it on camera. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video for what it's worth. I'm sorry it wasn't exciting, but you know, I thought I'd talk to you guys and let you know my feelings on how I feel about the platform. And like I said, I got a backup. I have Rumble, so I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Rumble. Because there's that dating service. I think it's called Bumble or something. Don't care. Dating apps are garbage. I think most of you can relate to that. It sucks dating in the Western world, fellas. I mean, if you think you have a chance, God bless, man. You have my blessing. But the rest of you that don't, I'm done. I'm just gonna focus on yourself. I respect that even more because it's stupid. We got the emotions in our head. It's like, oh, we want companionship, and then when you don't have it, we do one of 2 things. It's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna focus on myself. Or 2, you're just gonna keep trying and getting your heart stomped on many times before you become bitter and cynical, like the guy you're talking to right now or looking at right now. All right, well, I think I said enough. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Take good care of yourselves. Remember to keep gaming, keep loving, and keep it retro. Like I said, give that a try. It's only $1.12 at Walmart. I think it's Walmart exclusive. Most of those are. And if they come out with another one, you can bet your sweet ass I'm going to be making another video on that. So, well, I will see you guys very soon. And you guys take good care of yourselves and be safe and be well. That's all I can say. Take care.
Thank you for watching my video. If you liked what you saw and would like to support my channel, please consider being a patron. I'll put your name up with these fine folks who have donated to this channel, and that would be awesome to have you on board. If not, that's entirely up to you. I hope you have a good day and take care.